What's up, people? What's up, people? What's up? Feel good music. Y'all know what it is. Entertainment. You feel me? You know how we get down. You know, make sure y'all hit the likes and subscribe. Yeah, I make this beat right here. For shizzo, for shizzo. You know how we get it. Yep, yep. Make sure y'all hit the likes and subscribe. What's up? What's up? Y'all like this one? I'm gonna show you how you produce. I got song for this beat. What's up? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. Y'all know what it is. Feel good music. J Real Beats.
I gotta shine. Gotta shine. I gotta shine on these O's. I gotta shine. I gotta shine on these O's. I gotta shine. I gotta shine on these O's. I gotta shine. I gotta shine on these O's. Get money. Like I'm coming back for more. Gotta shine.
What's up, Rex? What's up, band? I see y'all.
I'm coming back for more. I gotta shine. I gotta shine on these O's. I gotta shine. I gotta shine on these O's. So get money. Like I'm coming back for more.
Let's go.
Like I'm coming
So
back
Brando, where you at? One time for J Real for this beat. We going in. Check it out. I'm all about that dope life. Grinding for my dope life. Gotta pay that rent, so I might just jump the fence when that troll they just pull up. Got to get my stacks up. Talking racks, all on racks. Hey, my dogs, they got my back when I'm ever in the trap. Yeah, we bout that dope life. Then we hit the club, tell that hoe to show some love. While my dogs just throwing dubs. Hey, got no time for one. Me and my niggas getting fun. As them hoes come get some. Beat me in the back room. I got funds, come soon. Twerk that pussy hoe. This is how we going in. Fucking you and your friend. You can just hop in. Yeah, we do a threesome. Get some, it's no crumbs. No stove, one slow. This is how we going out. Goes up in my damn mouth. I represent the damn South. Going all in. Motherfuck your bins. Me and my dog get in and we gon' blow it to the end. Let's go.
I gotta shine on these O's. I gotta shine. I gotta shine on these. I mean, I've been dropping low, what I mean. All about my money, do a track with J-Ray. Said the label zip me up, I need 100 million. Said my lawyer do the shit, I just closed the fucking deal. I've been front seat driving, I've been driving in the bed. Got Versace on my bitches, I don't do friends, I don't do friends. I just roll with my team, I be dollar signs.
What's up, people? How y'all doing, man? Y'all know we here. Y'all ain't gotta be nervous. Just make sure y'all hit subscribe and like.
Gotta shine on them, always blowing fine. Why you crying? Stop the flow, gon' hold it down. I like money, gotta get it all the time. Riding around with Keisha and we Bonnie Cloud. If you see me, then I'm hot. Smoking like I'm Keith, I'm loyalty. I'm flexing with my tribe. It's my life, it's my high that got me laid back like this Maybach sliding driving. But I walked 100 miles, never went to college, moving in silence. She throwing that body on me and my squad. Me and my army, we gon' shine on them. Tell them we coming. Shout out to Jay, shout out to MTA. Better be close, we approaching last days. We gon' shine, I'm a sinner getting high. I be flying, I'm just really peeping vibes. With my niggas, we so different, killing time. When I'm talking, better listen, let it shine. Rockin' denims, pockets, fat window, what's in them? Why you grilling, dawg? We the fucking critics. I get ignorant, I go realer, I go get it, then I spin it. Running tracks like the engine. You gon' crash, I'm no killer, but let's get it. I admit, when that microphone is on, I am lit. Am I zone? Am I strong? Am I hand close to my chrome?
Gotta shine.
I think y'all like this one. I think y'all like this track right here. I respect that. I think y'all like this one.
I gotta shine on these souls. Get the money like I'm coming back from up. Like I'm coming back from up.
Yeah, I think y'all like this one. What's up, bud? What's up, Bass? Bass, what's up? Y'all make sure you hit the likes and subscribe, though. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe. Yeah, I make beats. You need them beats. Holler at your boy. I got the beats. That's like some futuristic shit. That's like some, like, you know what I mean? Like so we ain't really fully released that. Like on like that's so future. We made it ahead of our time. That's ahead of a time catalog. You know what I'm saying? That's some futuristic shit. We ain't ready to drop that yet right now. We gotta do the video for it. Oh, you need them beats, boy. Holla at you, boy. I'm telling you. I'm gonna play with you. Y'all already know what time it is, man. I know y'all probably like, what, you make beats? Of course. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's up, everybody? Turn up, people. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Y'all know what it is.
so nice to be so good. I sure like that. Be so nice to be so good. I sure like that. Be so nice to be so good. I sure like that. Be so nice to be so good. Real beats.
But, you know, they've said this about a lot of things. No other president could do some of this shit I'm doing. No other president. The things I'm doing, nobody else is going to do it. They say it all the time, sir, could you do this? You're the only one can do it. Oh, I don't want to brag.
Whoever edited this, oh my gosh, man. That is on some level of a reward for sure. You know what's funny about that? For years, the media tried to paint Trump as some kind of, how do I say, born political figure. that's impossible. But culturally, the internet treats him like a character in a movie. And the reason that matters is simple. When people start seeing a politician as scary and start seeing them as confident, funny, and winning, something shifts. Yeah. Now, keep that in the back of your mind. Because this next clip is where the narrative, let's just say, really starts falling apart. Look who it is.
Your favorite photo ID to vote. 85% of white people favor it. 82% of Latino. 76% of Black Americans favor it. So the bottom line is this. Voter ID is not controversial in this country. A photo ID to vote is not controversial in this country. It is not controversial by party, and it is not controversial by race. The vast majority of Americans agree with Nicki Minaj that, in fact, you should have a photo ID to be able to vote.
I know that's right. Now, yeah, I know you're like, don't clip on me, bro. But I have to tell these stories with context. And in order to do that, sometimes I have to bring in little clips from videos that we done did. I make sure I chip you right and chopped up, but it's a little more chopped up than we presented the first time. Now, let's slow this down for a second because that wasn't Fox, y'all. Keep saying that wasn't conservative media. That's CNN, you know, in their own data analysis. And what did the numbers say? 82% of white voters support voter ID. 82% of Latino voters support voter ID. And 76% of Black voters support voter ID. Which raises a question nobody in mainstream media on the left seems to be comfortable asking. If 3/4 of Black Americans support voter ID, then who exactly is the narrative supposed to be protected? Because for years we've been told the idea is somehow racist. But the numbers just told a completely different story. And when people start noticing that disconnect, you start getting reactions like my boy right here.
At this point, I am convinced that people are just mad at our president just to be mad at him. And the thing about it is, they're trying to convince everyone to be mad. Like, if you're not mad at Trump for what he's doing, you're crazy or you're bugging or you don't got no brains or you're not intelligent. Yo, you can't. You have to be mad at him. Like, why I gotta be mad at the president for? I mean, what is he doing to us? He's not fucking me up. My life is alright. Why I gotta be mad at him because you're mad at him? Like that shit is crazy, yo.
Mm-hmm.
We took their second leader. They down to third string now. In other words, we on their ass. Hey, that's equivalent to a rap nigga whacking their opposite and dropping songs about it the next day. No cap. And he said we ain't letting up. That man said, ain't no please, ain't no please to the nigga. We on y'all ass to say you sorry. But fuck it. Fuck that nigga. Call up the nigga. No cap. That nigga is a gangster, dog. You ain't gotta like it, but you gotta respect it, bro. Straight up.
Straight up. You ain't got a lot, but you gotta respect it, bro. Straight up. Now, politics at the end of the day, it's about perception, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's about that strength. It's about that weakness. It's about that confidence. You know what I'm saying? You know, countries, they respond to it. Countries respond to it, though. My little whack southern accent right there, right? Countries definitely respond to it. Voters respond to it as well. And whether people love him or hate him, Trump, that is, one thing about him is he always... The strength isn't the $1 billion into their home, renovating it, and you show up and it looks exactly the same, or maybe a little bit worse. Something is up.
Yep.
Because how is it that you raise millions and millions and millions for this purpose and
Nothing's changing.
comes out the other end? Hey, we had a big concert and all the money was going to go to the victims of the Palisades fire. Nobody gets in. How come nothing happened?
Yep.
There's not one pothole filled. There's nothing put up. There's no new community center that got built. Does anyone ever get tired of nothing coming? I know that's right. Out the other side. Boom. So Adam Carolla notices something strange about what happens when millions are spent on noble causes. Black Lives Matter. Anything changed in the Black community? Homelessness spending in Los Angeles. Anything changed in the homelessness community? Now, that's a brutal analogy. If someone told you they spent millions renovating a house and you walk in and look exactly the same, I agree with him. I'm going to be asking 1,000,001 questions. And that's exactly what people are doing right now. Billions spent on programs, millions raised for causes, but everyday Americans, especially in struggling communities, are still asking, where did the results go? I know some of y'all are watching this video right now like, how do all these videos connect? You're new.
I never thought I'd be next to this guy, man.
Let him talk. Let him speak.
Shut up.
Let him speak. I don't think they believe he said.
Donald Trump say something.
I'm here, folks. I'm here.
Smell the money.
Great group of people.
Smell the money. Mr. Trump, are you gonna buy my album June 28th? Go to the credit
He's
card.
gonna buy all your
First
albums.
in line.
Can you buy 10 million albums?
Buy whatever you throw at me. And I'll be first in line to buy your album.
Thank you, sir.
Wow, that's
I just want to be your friend. Well, I think 50's on your heels, Trump.
Well, he's got to be catching me pretty soon. He's doing pretty well.
Hello?
Yo, ho, where's 50 at?
I'm right here.
50.
That's
We
a
got
familiar
Donald
voice.
Trump here.
I didn't go in there with the big man.
Yeah, I told him you on his heels.
How you doing?
Oh, man, I'm fine.
Well, you know, I have some kids, and myself included. I have kids, they think you are the best, the absolute best. I tell you, my little daughter Ivanka and my son Eric, these people, they just love they love your music. Wow.
And I'm gonna keep making it.
Well, you're gonna keep making it. You better keep making it. I'm gonna have some angry children if you don't keep making it.
I'm 46, and I just found out CVS has been scamming me $45 a pill for generic Viagra.
Ah, Trump, before he ran into politics. Now, I want to say that the clip that you just watched, this is a clip from 2005, long before politics, y'all, long before the headlines, before the narratives. Back then, Trump was showing up in rap albums, radio shows, music videos, and the same culture that suddenly sold the idea that he's publicly enemy number one. Those same people used to celebrate him. Now,
warning sirens, and you can hear explosions in the background. That is Israel, as their defense system is stopping so much of the incoming. Much of the Middle East is on high alert. This is day 4 of Operation Epic Fury and Operation Roaring Lion, which is the Israeli part of what you see now. Iran and its terror proxies are escalating retaliatory attacks, striking Israel and now most of the Gulf nations, if you can believe that. Now, when we first saw this, we thought, is that on purpose? Didn't really know what to make of it. Day 4, Iran is unleashing on their neighbors at this point. U.S. embassies and bases are also under fire. I'm Harris Faulkner. You are in the Faulkner Focus. Israel is moving fast to destroy Tehran's missile capabilities. The Israeli Defense Force is also launching simultaneous strikes in Tehran and Lebanon, in Beirut. The conflict is rapidly expanding now, and Iran is destroying any goodwill it may have had in that region. Both states are seeing hundreds of Iranian rockets, missiles, and drones fired by Iran. President Trump posted just this morning, Iran's air defense, air force, navy, and leadership gone. They want to talk. I said, too late. U.S. embassies in the region are also on high alert, as they have been, but it's a little bit of a difference now after today's drone strikes in the Riyadh embassy. Nobody was in it. It had been evacuated, but still a lot of damage. And so we have our eye on all of the embassies in that region, our diplomats and spokespeople where they normally would be. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is going to threat there.
And Iran, this terror regime in Iran is the weakest point that it's been here since it hijacked Iran from the Iranian people 47 years ago. So this is going to be a quick and decisive action, and we're going to create the conditions first for the Iranian people to get control of their destiny, to form their own democratically elected government. If we go through what we plan to do, I think it will create conditions for peace. This is not an endless war.
We are covering the breaking news from the Middle East and here at home. General Charles Wald coming up in focus. Chief National Security Correspondent Jennifer Griffin also standing by. First, though, I want to go to Chief Foreign Correspondent Trey Yates in Tel Aviv. start with some major updates from the region. Iran's Supreme Council was meeting earlier today, just south of the capital of Tehran, when the Israelis struck the building, killing everyone inside, according to initial reports. They were meeting to determine who the next supreme leader of the country would be. And when they were counting the votes, the Israelis say that's when they struck. All of this coming as the Iranians are still launching new ballistic missile barrages into central and northern Israel. Earlier today, one of those missiles with a cluster munition, it broke up in the air over Israel's second largest city of Tel Aviv, and there's pieces of shrapnel rained down below. This video here is from a scene that we just returned from in a religious community called B'nai Brak. First responders say at least 7 people were wounded. When we arrived at the scene, there were families and children everywhere, the Israeli people celebrating the Jewish holiday of Purim. Looking to Israel's northern border, the war has erupted between Iran's largest proxy, Hezbollah, and Israel. The Israelis are striking back deep into the heart of Beirut, targeting the Hezbollah stronghold of the Dakya neighborhood. Israel says they are bracing for more days of war ahead in the north, and overnight they moved ground forces into southern Lebanon to build up a defensive posture there. Harris? Trey Hughes, thank you very much for getting us started. Now this.
This was our last best chance to strike what we're doing right now and eliminate the intolerable threats posed by this sick and sinister regime.
Welcome to the GED Academy. My name is Leonard, and I'm going to be your personal teacher. My job is to help you pass the GED test and get ready for...
President Trump making the case to the people, laying out the need to launch Operation Epic Fury. When he did, his choice and why and when. Israel launching strike after strike now, directly into Tehran and Beirut. A crushing Israeli air campaign targeting Hezbollah military assets in Lebanon, leaving behind smoldering rubble. And a map shows Israeli forces are extending their retaliatory strikes beyond Beirut, stretching into several Lebanese cities. Saudi Arabia could be on the brink of joining the regional conflict as well. A source telling Fox News that country is considering air force strikes on Iran targets, and in response to unprecedented missile and drone attacks from Iran. Brand new video from U.S. Central Command shows the equipment engaged in the Middle East mission. High-powered jets adding to the largest regional concentration of American military firepower in a generation. Those assets being used to take out Iranian mobile missile launchers. Sitcom posted this video on X with the caption referring to the U.S. effort as surgical, overwhelming, and unapologetic in destroying Tehran's offensive missiles. Here's Secretary of State Rubio.
We knew that there was going to be an Israeli action. We knew that that would precipitate an attack against American forces. The hardest hits are yet to come from the U.S. military. The next phase will be even more punishing on Iran than it is right now.
House Speaker Mike Johnson also defending U.S. coordination with Israel and Iran.
Why in the world they waited if they had exquisite intelligence, knowing that that would happen and we would suffer such staggering losses? Why did they not act to prevent it? So I am convinced that they did the right thing.
The regional unrest also is affecting the world's most vital oil export route. Iran's military has threatened to set on fire any vessel passing through the Strait of Hormuz, with a senior advisor in the IRGC saying the waterway is now closed. However, CENTCOM has confirmed to Fox News the Strait of Hormuz remains open, and it's released this video showing a U.S. attack on an Iranian ship. A message posted with the video says, 2 days ago, the Iranian regime had 11 ships in the Gulf of Oman. Today, they have 0. Here's Lieutenant General Keith Kellogg.
80% of the oil comes through the Straits of Hormuz. So by taking out the Navy, which is really good, you put them in the bottom of the sea, you kind of freed up one option. Now that means they should have pretty good freedom of maneuver for the oil routes. It was a good move by the president. It was a great move by Secretary of War and also by the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, building up a systematic takedown of the Iranian forces.
And the Chief National Security Correspondent Jennifer Griffin joins me now. I don't know if you're starting here, but from what General Kellogg just said, I think it's up to 10 naval ships that our U.S. military has, as the president says, put at the bottom of the sea. Jennifer.
Even 11, Harris.
11 now.
To 11, and that's the total number of large Navy vessels that Iran's Navy has. Separately, Harris, well-placed military and diplomatic sources in the region tell me Saudi Arabia is very close to allowing its Air Force to strike targets inside Iran after facing unprecedented missile and drone attacks on its civilians, including incoming missiles today targeting Daman, its fifth largest city. Quote, the next 24 hours is going to be intense, I'm told. A line has been crossed, a well-placed official in the Gulf tells me. What's truly extraordinary, Harris, about this development is that it would not have been possible if Israel had not been brought in under U.S. Central Command at the end of the first Trump administration. Carrying out airstrikes takes tremendous deconfliction and coordination. CENTCOM used to be attached, Israel used to be attached to the European Command due to sensitivities with the Arab states that did not recognize Israel. That changed with the Abraham Accords. No U.S. personnel were killed or injured when the U.S. Embassy in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia was struck last night by at least 2 Iranian Shahed drones. The embassy was largely empty at the time. There is a division of labor right now in terms of targeting. Israel is targeting Iranian leadership, like that meeting that Trey mentioned of top religious scholars in Qom earlier today, where Iran's remaining top religious leaders were meeting to decide the successor to the Supreme Leader Ayatollah Khamenei. The U.S., for its part, is focusing on Iran's vast ballistic missile stockpiles and launchers, and of course sinking the Russian Navy. The president said the U.S. has sunk all 11 of Iran's large naval vessels. The Iranian president has decentralized decision-making to regional governors today. These satellite images from Vantor Tech and analysis from David Albright from the Institute of Science show recent airstrikes targeting the access points to the underground nuclear facility at Natanz, the enrichment plant there. These buildings have been struck last summer, but they were not destroyed completely, and Iran had started to essentially rebuild there. At Bushehr, which is a nuclear power plant, the Russians say that they have told the 600 plus Russian engineers working there to shut down the facility. We have no confirmation of that, but Bushehr nuclear reactor is certainly something to watch. And lastly, Harris, we understand that the Gulf states are feeling that they're running low on interceptor missiles, so they are asking CENTCOM to send interceptor missiles like for the Patriot and THAAD missile batteries. Those, of course, are in somewhat short supply given how much they're needed in Europe and in Ukraine right now. But I am told that that help will be forthcoming. Lastly, the president has added a fourth goal to this operation, suggesting that the U.S. would also target Iran's proxies in the region. Harris?
All right, Jennifer, thank you very much. And focus now, retired U.S. Air Force General Charles Wall, a former deputy commander of U.S. European Command. Sir, it is a pleasure and an honor to have you in focus today. Let's start with where our reporter, and I don't know if you could hear Jennifer Griffin there, but she said that now some of our allies in the region have asked for interceptor missiles because they may be running low or running out of them to take some of the incoming. What's your take on that?
Well, I think that's true. I think that everybody needs more interceptor missiles. We did a report after the June attacks last year on the nuclear facilities that are ran by the U.S. and Israel. And one of the things we recommended is that, number one, that we increase the number of interceptors and the integrated air defense systems in the region amongst the U.S., Israel, and the GCC allies. And number two is that we continue to address the ballistic missile development and capability in Iran. And so it's easier to take out the ballistic missiles than to intercept them, although we've got a great capability technologically to reach with our allies to do that. But yes, we need more interceptors. We'll need them in